This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com with another quick educational video. My last series of videos I've been focusing on momentum. Let's take a look at a stock that has done well over the last couple of weeks. We can see this is very desirable since the lows here, but our focus is not coming off the lows. Our focus tends to be capturing the sweet upside if there's an upside to be experienced, to be had. So right here is our ideal. Just remember that month of September as I continue with this brief education. If you're keeping score over the last 6 weeks, this stock has come from about 7 and this week is touching 14. So that's a close to 100% gain plus in about 6 weeks. Not too bad, actually. Very desirable. In this video, I wanted to touch on two things. Number one, you are not going to hear me talking about news, no fundamentals, no complicated fundamental analysis, none of that. It's just simple chart reading. Now, let's take a look at all data here and we can see a couple of periods where this stock was moving well. It did well in the early 90s, late 90s. There was a short period here coming off the bear market of 2001, 2003. Nice little gain there. And I'll say the most recent one is pretty much reversing a trend the stock was experiencing over a period of many years. So frankly, why own this period where you're losing money and time when you can wait for the next breakout? Now, the one thing I want to emphasize here again, just sticking strictly with the chart, not caring about what's going on out there in the world, or it's just simple chart reading. We can see that if you spend some time on this chart, you'll see that all these periods mentioned here, all of them, where there was upside and some type of a strong push, all of these periods had one unique feature, the ultimate Muathe breakout minimum requirements. Links are going to be in the description. And guys, you can do this on your own. So again, we don't cover news. We don't cover anything outside of the chart. Maybe we go and take a look at the sector from time to time, but that's as much as we go into the fundamental side of things. The chart leads us all the way. And you don't have to spend hours coming into a conclusion about whether an instrument has potential or not. Using simple technical analysis, this stock has been mentioned twice as a breakout candidate. Remember, as early as September, after the 1 month of rest. And this is what I wanted to talk about next. So, number one, no news, no fundamentals, strictly charts. Number two, be sensitive to 1 month of rest. Every instrument needs a rest period, and the shortest period on a monthly chart is the 1 month of rest. Anything after 1 month is valid, but 1 month minimum. So you'll notice here there was a 1 month rest, and that's your cue that the market, that institutions have given it good enough rest period, and that the market and institutions are ready to load up again, which is your entry right there. That's why I say that month of September was the ideal entry, because it had seen the 1 month of. So in this video, couple of things. And this might not be resonating with everybody, but number one. Number two, we do our best to avoid news. Number three, 1 month of rest minimum. Remember, this is on a monthly chart. On a weekly chart, it's 2 weeks of rest. On a daily chart, 2 days of rest. On an hourly chart, 2 hours of rest. So on a monthly chart, it is 1 month of rest minimum. Let me add a bonus. RSI 69.1. Power comes into any instrument that moves above RSI 69.1. Facts. So always important to consider this. Now, to the ultimate Muathe breakout on this instrument. Take a look. After years of sideways to down, it clears and moves to 3-year highs. Again, you can do this on your own. MACD moves to 3-year highs. You can do this on your own. It's not even complex. So we have 2 MACD settings on this method. One of them can move to 3-year highs, and that confirms the minimum requirements. You don't need to spend hours trying to understand what political scenario is going to help this stock, that stock, all that nonsense. No. Keep it simple, keep it powerful. Do all breakouts work that meet these minimum requirements? No. But you know that. Everybody knows that. Right? I'm not claiming all breakouts that meet the minimum requirements are tremendous winners. But what I'm showing you is for them to be winners, they need to meet the minimum requirements. We see the power of RSI 69.1 at work. So maybe forget the textbooks and their teachings on RSI and how to use it. Use the power of nature, 1.618, which gives us this. Links in the description. Skip the sideways market, on that bang, on that bang, on that bang. And so it is. Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Love light, light love. Namaste.